Listen, we about to get into this today. About to get into it. I'm gonna introduce the lady first because like y'all straight with that. Okay.
No problem.
Jennifer is in here. Thank you for showing up.
He emphasized that.
Cause man,
for showing up.
Listen, we ain't surfaced today. Melvin, what's up, man? Melvin here.
Vehemently, I'm on it. I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm ready to get deep with it. Let's do it.
The tallest hip hop fan ever.
What's good? What's good?
Oh man, Social Headache Podcast. I'm upon you. I'm always upon you. Always. I'm the headache in any social gathering, so y'all better know that. We'll get right into it. We got a woman here, so my very first question I got to know: are women necessary in hip hop?
Very few, but it still exists.
Have they ever been necessary? Have women ever been necessary? Did we really need y'all in rap?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Let's date back to the 80s and 90s. Did we really, really, really need women in hip hop?
So you're saying that I give birth to you, but I'm irrelevant when it comes to rap. You wouldn't be here unless I gave birth to you, a woman. Okay, so therefore, yes, I'm irrelevant as hell. I'm 100% irrelevant. Because you wouldn't be here unless a woman birthed you.
So you mean that you
But
think
now
that,
I know what you're talking about. You want to say, do women have the same stature as men? Do they have what it takes? Yes, they do. But if you remember, no. If you remember, 30 years prior, we couldn't even vote. We had to do what the man said. We didn't have rights like y'all did. So we're trying to build.
Y'all didn't need no rights like us.
Why?
I think we're going.
I
think we're going down a rabbit hole.
What you're saying is God made us, but there's an exception to a woman. She has all these things she cannot do. No, we were all equal.
But did we need y'all to grab these mics?
You're as good as I am.
But did we need y'all to grab these mics?
Yes, of course. Because how are you going to reach the female crowd?
Same way Teddy Pendergrass.
If you reach a male crowd, and a female crowd, she's just seeing it as like basically this is my hood music to rock to, but she can't relate to it because it's like this is not from a female. He doesn't understand our feelings, our emotions.
Give me some good female rappers.
Queen Latifah.
Who else?
Raw Digger.
Yes.
I was gonna go with Raw
Who else?
Yeah.
Who else? That's 2.
Man, Light. MC Light.
3.
Yeah, Phoney Love.
Was she really?
Oh my God, go in the 80s and find out.
Was Moni Love really a tight rapper though?
Yeah, you have to listen to her. You can't look at her. You have to listen to her.
What about Eve?
What about Shantae?
Yeah, Roxanne
Shantae. Juice Crew. Come on.
I'm saying, but did we need Roxanne though? When Roxanne came out, were we like, hell yeah, Roxanne on the scene? Or were we just more worried about her crew?
You had to figure her out.
The Juice Crew. We were about the Juice Crew. We're about everybbody's in the Juice Crew.
I feel like it was a must. I feel like it was. I think it. I don't see an issue with it because really and truly, I mean, she helped write some good timeless stuff coming out of the Juice Crew too. Also, See,
that's the thing. I'm not griping female rappers. Female rappers ain't writing their raps.
I know everybody's like salt and pepper, but
what are you talking about now?
You gotta listen
of course
to them.
Not right now.
Back then either now. Come on,
like
now,
Beyonce now.
Who wrote their raps back then?
Women's power.
You had Light back then, man.
Light writing her raps?
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
You think Salt and Pepper was writing their raps?
I don't think they were writing
I can't say that because I don't have the knowledge.
I don't think that.
I know that
they were writing I don't.
They probably had ghostwriters, whatever, but the woman empowerment before Beyonce, let's say. Because, she tries to tap her into rapping and singing. That's how Beyonce is because, she just diverses in different ways. But, we got to think about the people that started like Salt and Pepper. Queen Latifah. Come on now, Queen Latifah.
But are
you going to argue me Queen Latifah?
Queen Latifah, she was okay. She did Ladies First, Unity.
But she decided to be an actress instead. So
we got to,
she had.
But I'm saying, talents. But now y'all saying Queen Latifah, that's one female rapper that was there. But did we?
No, there's way more.
I just don't think we needed female rappers. I don't think we need them.
Why?
Even to this day.
So you're telling me you're going to sit in the car and want to listen to a male's voice instead of a woman's voice sometimes?
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
like a woman can't. Okay, so I remember, if I can remember straight, used to love some Jean Grey.
Jean Grey tight.
And she is.
She's a lyricist, though.
But she's underground, and what I'm
Mystic
saying
tight
is,
too.
I know she is too. But what I'm saying is, you can't
Rhapsody's
just
good.
say
Rhapsody tight.
Rhapsody has held down to this day. But what I'm saying is you listen to them with no kind of, I wish it was a man. You listen to her as, this is my girl. She has talent.
When you listen to Rhapsody, Rhapsody is given, okay, she's given a unity vibe. She's giving a unity vibe to not just men. I mean, not just women, but the both sexes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's giving off that type of vibe. And I mean, it's not a bad thing because Lauren did the same. You see, she did
Lauren
the same
was
thing.
awesome.
Lauren here did the same exact thing.
Was Lauren writing?
She wasn't trying to get in that.
You think Lauren writing her raps?
I think she was.
Lauren was.
I think because it was very
talented.
authentic. All the stuff that she was talking about, it was
Lauren
very
is
deep.
my
It was
favorite.
different from what Wyclef never rapping. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we talking about writing. I mean, is writing important in hip hop?
Yes.
Very much so.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, see, that's what I'm glad I got y'all on the show.
Well, not now.
okay.
It's not now.
No, I'm talking about forever, man. That's what I'm glad I got y'all on the show.
What
Y'all
I'm saying
some real
is,
people.
Yes,
that's
it's
gonna
relevant.
really.
It's relevant, but it's not
person-
relevant now.
Right. If I per se was like, if they would allow me, because you know how the industry is, but if I was to say, because I always wanted to be an A&R, like that was my passion. But at the same time, I feel like these artists are the name artist. Like, why give my name an artist? No, listen, hear me out. Why am I an artist, but sometimes I can't even show my artistic ways of writing this song? I have to have a ghostwriter. But you say I'm an artist. Like, I have my own things and trials and tribulations I've been through, or blessings, or what have you. Yeah, and it's like, so why do I have to have somebody else write for me and they don't even know my life? Like, you're writing for me just to get a hit. That's basically what it is. We got to make that money.
It's about money.
We got to get a hit. We don't give a
writing
about
is important.
what you really feel because it's not going to sell.
Yeah. There's a famous ghostwriter. Nobody even knows that he is a ghostwriter.
Right.
And he's in this.
And they're the
he's
best.
in this show. He's an albino guy. Where's Glass? I can't think of his name right now, but I'll hit you back. I'll hit you.
Probably talking about is he part of
Strong
on Steady?
Because he's not camera like.
Yeah,
he doesn't look good for that.
He's he's in TV shows and movies. So
okay.
He is.
You talking about Crondon from Strong on Steady?
Probably. Yeah. That guy.
Crondon.
You know he's a real popular ghostwriter. Okay, but what she's saying, what I'm taking from what you're saying, I'm thinking like, okay, nowadays they're picking these guys up, giving them deals, and they already have a persona ready for them.
Yeah.
That's
You see what I'm saying?
They have made them who they want to be.
They can actually rap. They can actually rap
like
and
who?
flow like what we know as being rap, but they have this certain cadence that they want this person to go, and they already have they got an outfit for them, everything,
exactly,
all
like
this stuff
Nas
ready for
X or whatever. What is his name? I can't even watch him because it's just too much for me. Like, yes, I have a personal situation with his sexuality, but the thing is that you just go overboard. Like, we already know what you are. Calm down, but it's just like you want to be shown more than you want the music to be heard. It's like, it's just too much for me.
Well, when it doesn't have any substance, you have to act
like
out.
you were saying, the control of how they want you to look to sell
It's
records.
not about whether or not
press things on.
It's not about whether or not that person has content, any type of content in their rap, or any type of substance
it's like
in
gabba
their rap.
Yeah,
it's called gabba rap or something, right?
Right, you're sitting there. You're sitting there back
I can't
and
get
forth.
into it.
You're pretty much just. You can write a rhyme in your head, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they got to prove it.
Now, 50 Cent said this. You can write a rhyme out. But when you go in that studio, the A&R already then hit them with, hey, we want this rhyme pattern. This is what we want. And it's easy. Your child can do it. Because it's already set for them, like bar for bar. Like, you can write a whole 10-page of something.
But this is what you're going to do.
And chop it up. But you can chop it up into that format. You see what I'm saying? And it doesn't even have any, it doesn't even really have to rhyme because of the simple fact that the pattern is so easy to do. You know what I mean?
But See, Corey, like, let's just say we found out Nas didn't write his rhymes.
Ooh.
I think we would cry that day. Dude.
I'd be crushed. I'd be crushed. Because that's one of my favorites, and I'd be crushed. I'd be like, but you know what? I know that's not true. There's no way. There's no way.
That would really bother. It would bother me. I would be hella surprised.
We gotta do a research though, because people
want
to get some money out of that, and they'll say anything. Nas made. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I'm a Nas fan.
That would make me go back through all his songs.
Exactly.
I'm like,
and a lot of stuff was his trials and tribulations. He talked about destiny and everything, like his daughter all the time.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how somebody can have a ghostwriter when that person. How can that person be writing your life?
Right.
Like they're just writing down something that, hey man, I want you to talk about this, that you so dope, that you this and that. Like, dude, that person like, I ain't even do that. But let me go make this record.
Right.
I don't agree with that. That with the whole Kanye thing and all that.
Right.
That's why I don't put them people a part of no great list. I don't put Kanye and them and all that part of great list because
I don't even look at him in no sense.
Write.
I don't look at him in no sense of being an actual hip hop artist. Like I don't put him in that category.
He's his own self.
I don't put him in that. No, that's it.
Kanye is different, and he is his own self.
I don't care for Kanye.
I don't care for.
What?
I don't care for. I don't care for him in the fact
he don't even write his rhymes.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, really?
No.
He don't write his rhymes.
He's never.
He got a whole crew of people.
It's a guy named Sci-Hi the Prince.
Love him.
If you listen to Sci-Hi, it is Kanye.
No, you can cuss on this show. This is
word for word, Sci-Hi is Kanye.
Sci-Hi is so underrated, it pisses me off.
Right on.
Because,
I'm with you on that.
I mean, you look at any of my playlists right now, I'm still listening to Sci-Hi. And it makes me mad because, like, his best album was his Underground, and they don't even put it on Tidal, Spotify, what do you call it, Apple Music. They don't put it on nothing, but I have that, of course, on CD, but my car, you know how it is. Nowadays, you have to find a CD player. But Sci-Hi is very underrated. There's so many artists that are so good, but they're not trying to get into that. I gotta sign up for Illuminati. I gotta sign up to give up my soul. I gotta sign up for.
That's good. You went into
no rights to my music. No rights to, I just have to be their puppet.
That's what they push, though.
And that's not right. It's like, be yourself. Why can't I express my art?
You can though.
I say that to my boy
but you
all
have
the
to
time.
stand behind and have the money to progress it, because
you're going indie. You have to be indie. To
look
do
how
that
they
type
did
of stuff.
Khalees with this dang new Beyonce album. It's like she was just like, Pharrell never wrote a lyric in his life, but he
that's why
want to just take my music and put it on Beyonce's.
Oh,
and then she removed it. But if you remove it, that's because you're wrong. I mean, Khalees went on the outrage like, I don't need your money. I don't care about you. You're a regular person to me. Yeah, you're Beyonce, but you're regular. But what you're not going to do is act like you're woman empowerment and not even do anything women empowerment. Like I do. You don't. You just sing songs.
But y'all were talking about the overrated, underrated. We're going to get into that. Overrated, underrated MCs out there.
All right.
Sci-Hi, y'all consider underrated.
I consider Sci-Hi very, very underrated. I put him I put him on a real, real high list up there with some of the best, bro.
See,
had a real LP.
Me, so I put somebody like Tupac is overrated.
That's he was. I like
overrated.
Notorious better. I'm sorry.
That's
me now.
People jump on me when I was telling this cat. I said, "Yo, I can't even remember like a good Tupac lyric."
I done damn near got in fights about a Tupac argument.
I know, me too, because they're like, Tupac is the shit, and it's like because he was overly advertised. Well, Biggie didn't have to do nothing but sit back and you hear his lyrics.
Well, it's like I said earlier, when you're mediocre, you have to do something to gain the eyes of the public to bring them in.
Yeah.
And see, here's another thing too. His first 3 albums, right?
Yeah, they was New York.
They was New Yorkish, so and then like, but they really weren't like popping. I wasn't like, I need to go get these Tupac albums.
I listened to a whole album.
I'm gonna give it to you. That the Dear Mama joint, I liked that song. Yeah. I really love that song. Okay, but after he went to prison, when he went to prison and came back out, right? He already had started the whole being controversial and being,
and
you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
outspoken and all of that, right? Before he went in. But when he came back out, like I
he
said,
was humble again.
When he came back out, they already had a program for him when he came out.
That's whack.
But that wasn't him though. That was a persona that he had to keep up because you know why.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what make him so whack to me. And I hate that people be so on Tupac nuts. I'm like,
they don't even understand.
He didn't even do nothing real tight. Tupac may have like just a 10 good songs to me.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else is like,
right.
That Machiavelli shit was like, I really
trash.
That was the only thing that I.
You like the Machiavelli?
Well, I'm saying they came out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I like the song Him and Bone.
Yeah, right. The radio versions.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Tupac is lyrical, but I think.
See, I think somebody like Lil Wayne overrated.
Super
overrated.
God, yes,
Super
so overrated. Yes.
I have to chime in. I can't.
I can't
stand
Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
I can't stand Lil Wayne either.
I'm glad.
He gets no airplay in my car.
Nicole, are you hearing this?
He gets no airplay in my ride.
He's super.
I'm just saying, like, he might have some good, like, little anthems, but he sucks.
Thank you.
Now, my cousin would disagree.
I'm telling your
cousin
right now.
Opinion, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Corey's cousin, Lil Wayne, is terrible. It ain't that he's terrible. He's just overrated.
He's so overrated.
I feel like they think that the double entendres and the little things that he does. But when you're talking about somebody that could, he puts it together. But I look at it as being messy. It sounds messy to me. You know what I mean?
You're still telling kids to take Perps and Percocet.
That's what I'm trying to tell people.
And, you know, live your life wild and stuff. And it's like, you need to motivate these kids. They're already going through so much in her life already.
Well, that's a good topic to talk about, too, as far as, talk about influence.
And then he's almost 40. Grow up.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to get into influence and all that talk. You know why? Because you know why? Because rappers been talking about that since 70s and 80s. Rappers been talking about cocaine.
Right.
I know, but right now you can't mess with these
violence.
drugs. These drugs have fentanyl in them and all this stuff that'll literally kill you. I know somebody just the other day that was walking in the middle of 247 and got hit and is in critical condition because he was on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So who else you think is overrated?
Overrated, definitely Kanye, Wayne, Pop. Who else? Everybody think that's tight?
I like Kendrick.
Overrated. Kendrick overrated to me.
Hell
what about J. Cole?
Overrated.
I'm finna disagree.
I like Cole.
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna seriously
fight over J. Cole.
No.
Kendrick first stuff is tight.
It's
okay.
but
not this last stuff.
We were just talking.
Let's go. Come on.
Come on. We was just talking.
Go.
I am trying to get into it.
What you got for Kendrick? What you got for Kendrick talk?
He's different on this album. It's like what happened, but I think he's trying to deal with his family issues because he talks about his uncle that's now an aunt and all this and that, and it's like he's just trying to accept it. But
Drake overrated.
Super.
Oh yes,
don't even write his own rhymes.
Super.
Very overrated. He's so commercial.
I think he's overrated. But
very much so.
But he has it.
Let's get to that Kendrick. Y'all about to jump about Kendrick.
You know why he's big? Because he followed the rules.
Mm-hmm. Right, but he still has his own lane.
Authentic.
I don't like his flow. I don't like nothing about him. But he made his own lane, though.
Yeah.
I mean, but because he followed the rules of being.
He made his own lane. Nobody else sounds like Drake. But all right.
I mean,
let's just say that
Drake got no good albums though.
I don't think. I'm just saying. I hear this. I hear it.
Which one of his albums is good?
I don't like.
I don't know.
I'm not a fan of Drake.
I'm not a fan of Drake.
I'm not gonna even get into that.
He's got his own little wave though.
Drake is just Drake. He's Aubrey to me.
Yeah, I don't really. I hear it and I don't hear it. You know what I'm saying?
What you about to say about Kendrick? You about to say something to him?
No, I was like,
I think he changed the climate of that echelon of rap. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about the J. Coles and people like Joey Badass and all of them guys. You see what I'm saying? I think that he is in that realm and he changed it. He made Cole step up. I feel like he made Cole step up his game.
Nas made Cole step up.
Nah. I'm talking about his game.
Hey, Cole's starting to decline now.
No, he's not.
I think he stepped up.
Now
he is.
He's starting to decline. Now
Did you look at Dreamville?
This very last album is starting to go down.
No. He has an album with Dreamville. You need to check it out.
I don't like all the Dreamville dudes though. I don't like all that.
No. He raps most of Dreamville's album. You need to check it out and come back to me because I'm not going to let you downgrade J. Cole. You want me to play a song now?
No, don't play no song.
Okay.
I like him too, but I don't think he's better than Kendrick though.
Go on Dreamville And J. Cole is all through that. And then you'll come back to me and say, you know what? You're right.
No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say he's still on the decline.
No, he's not.
His first albums were cool. J. Cole now is starting to...
He's getting so much better. You have to listen to the Dreamville album. He's working on his, but it's taking time.
He ain't better than Kendrick, though. I'm just putting that. I'm gonna put that. That's my dice to throw out.
Old Kendrick or new Kendrick?
To
Pimp a Butterfly is that shit is immaculate.
What about that section? What that section 180? What that 8.0? What the name of that shit?
That was 2000.
You talking about his EP?
Yeah, that was
2014, 13.
That was nasty.
Yeah, it was.
I did like that.
But he's getting more commercial
Mad City?
Keep up.
Damn was hard.
Mad City is good too.
Oh, that's nasty. That's what I'm saying.
No, Mad City is good.
See, damn, I think when he started going downhill.
Mad City is actually.
But
Mad City was
damn,
it was a
everybody
good
start changing
album.
their damn.
You might
their
need
mind.
to listen to it because he is talking some stuff on the album.
Man.
Like Mad City, oh man.
Like I told him, I bought my son his first Kendrick Lamar album. Okay, check this out now, because I heard it. And I said, this is some good shit right here. This is something I can recommend to my son. I hadn't even bought myself anything from Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
And you know, because I collect vinyl. I collect records. So I bought him the Kendrick. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I bought him.
That's how you hear the best music.
So I bought that for him. I think it was Good Kid, Mad City, the one with the little minivan on the front of it, right? Isn't that the one?
Yeah.
All right, I bought him that one. And then after that, he started just going back in and, you know, like, hey, it is what it is. But I hadn't even bought him. But I respect him because it's a fact he came out of left field and just, you know.
I mean, like this last album you're talking about. Yeah, he's dealing with a lot of issues. That's what's going on.
What about sales versus skills?
Don't mean shit.
We're going to take this all the way back to the 80s.
Don't mean
Skills
shit.
versus skills
Okay.
versus sales.
So Fred, let me tell you this. Let me just set this in your aura. So you're sitting here at this table and you know you made a good ass album. You're proud of it. Mm-hmm. And then you call your publisher or whatever and you give it to them and they're like, this ain't gonna sell. And you were so passionate about that album. Like you put your all into it. You're like your 100% fan. Mm-hmm. And then they say it's garbage. How would you feel?
But that's what I'm saying. But
and then then they come back to you, right? And they say, here's the songs we want you to rap. And then we're gonna have a ghostwriter for you. And this is what's going to sell, and you hate it like hell. Just think of it that way.
But when I know what you said, but when I think of skills versus sales, I think of something like...
over talent, I would go with talent. Because at the end of the day, money is not, it's just...
It's not a measure of artistry.
But
because there's a formula out there for radio.
You want your talents to be shown, right? You want to be proud of what you did, not what somebody made you do.
But I think of it, I'm saying like, you think of somebody like a Hammer, he sold, right? Mm-hmm. But we didn't say he had skills.
Right.
Nelly sold records, right? Do he got skills?
No,
but then you got somebody like...
You got Drake. That doesn't mean there's substance there.
Exactly.
Like I said,
Drake,
there's a formula. It has always been that way.
What was he on Nickelodeon beforehand? So he was already being told what to do. Right. So that's what he's used to. Mm-hmm. Okay, tell me what to do and I'll rap what you say.
But I hate that we do that in rap.
What man is going to be like, Kiki, are you with me? Like, that's a lame-ass song.
But the thing is, people want money. So
and so you have to make commercialized music.
They will make commercialized music.
But guess what? Your favorite artist, I don't know about you now, but your favorite artist that I knew of back in the day were nobody on radio.
No, I still don't know. My favorite artist
be honest.
Not on radio.
I mean, I know you got into the future and all that, and like all this stuff, which really, I know that's not you, but you're just trying to.
No, it isn't my guilty pleasure. Some of that. Okay. Some of the new stuff is my guilty pleasure. Let me just blame it on
the beat. You like the beat. Okay. But what I'm saying is, when I knew the old Fred, I knew that he was nothing but lyrical.
I'm still lyrical.
Even if the beat is whack, but the lyrical, he used to say, Jennifer, you gotta listen. What? No, sorry. White. You gotta listen. You gotta listen to the lyrical part. You might not. You gotta listen to
lyrics. I'm always in the lyrics.
But then you started changing.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you.
He started changing for the beats.
Yes, because I'm not gonna speak any names.
I'm still listening.
I'm not gonna speak any names, but certain people were like persuading him to get into the Future or the Migos, or like
you hit it right first. Mangoes.
But you tell the old Fred, you couldn't tell him nothing. He was like, "No, it's Tribe Called Quest. Yes. It's LL. It's my dang Jean Grey. You can't tell me nothing.
Murs, Phoney.
Exactly.
Very much.
But you know what?
Evidence.
I'm not listening to other bull crap. And he would be in our butt because we'd be going to a club and be like, you listen to that whack shit. And I'm like,
You're just turning to bashing me.
No, I'm just saying. When you're like talking about all these people that, it's just like, you went commercial a little bit.
I didn't go commercial.
Oh my God. Yes, you did.
Let me ask you about this Future thing. Let me ask you about Future.
I don't like Future.
He sounds the same in every song.
Well, what I'm saying, did she say you were listening to Future though?
I like old Future though.
He likes all that.
I'm just saying, I don't Future.
Fred,
didn't listen to him.
You be listening to all that new stuff just to appease your kids.
No, I listen to some of the new stuff just because I'm the bridge in rap. I'm over 40.
Fred,
I'm the age. I'm the bridge in rap.
Listen.
No, listen.
I've
listen
known
to me
you for a long time. 2002, right? Okay. Listen, this is when I knew Fred. Y'all going. I'm sorry. I'm gonna blast you. You didn't drink.
I did drink.
Now,
what the hell?
Y'all are drinking. Oh my God, y'all are just so drunk.
What is this girl talking about?
No. He never drank.
I'm drinking some Island John today. Shout out to my boy Kevin.
That's what I'm saying.
Island
the
John.
changes has
Matter
happened.
I'm take this shot.
But listen, then also he never smoked. I've seen him on live smoking a Black and Mild or whatever it was.
Oh my
maybe.
God,
Okay, and I'm like, this is a different Fred. So you're telling me now that you went from underground to, regular music on the radio.
Every artist got to evolve.
You have evolved into craziness. When I met Fred, he was all about what I like. You can't change me, nothing. And then it went to.
It was a therapy session.
I guess I'm gonna
That's what it feels
tape
like.
Roth.
Like we're sitting here
you telling us to be real.
So you saying I'm a Rick Ross
profile and shit.
Right now,
I was CO. Then I'm.
You got Public Enemy on there. They're a good group, and then you gonna like some Migos.
I like Takeoff from Migos. I do
like
Takeoff.
That's not even the Migos. That's just Takeoff.
I like Takeoff now. Come on now.
That's
Takeoff
not even the Migos. That was a separate album.
Versace was a good song.
Damn.
I'm still on that. Nah.
Damn.
Versace was a good song.
I don't listen to the radio.
Taking a shot of that Island John.
Hey, I'm questioning you.
Taking a shot of that Island John.
Look, I don't even listen to the radio. I haven't listened to the radio in, I would say, literally 6 years.
Listen.
God damn.
And then my friends are like, it's mostly my daughter and my son. They're like, you don't know this song? I'm like, no, I don't. Because I don't like this mumble rap.
Okay, so Corey, let me ask you, how do you feel like the climate of hip hop? Since we're talking about rap and not hip hop. They've tried to merge the two. I don't do that. But how do you feel like how you feel about that climate? You know what I'm saying? It is now. What's the climate like right now? How do you feel?
To me, I don't like it because it's really pretty much now. I will say that a lot of the artists now have some really nice beats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
They don't have any sustenance, and that's what I need. So
exactly.
When I talk to my kids and when I talk to somebody at work, they're like, "Oh, have you heard this song by who?" And I'm like, "I have no idea what you're talking about."
I've had people come to me and, like she said, you hear a person and they try to tell you who it is. Like, that's the same motherfucker that just went off, ain't it? Ain't that the same fucking song that just went off?
Hey, but I gotta admit, NBA Youngboy got a following.
Who's that?
I don't give a fuck about
NBA Youngboy got a following,
too.
But the reason why you have a following is because of Twitter and
because
because of social media. That's why you have a following.
Straight rubbish.
Man, he got a following though, bro. I mean, he is
going by what they say.
And he don't even get played a lot. He definitely don't get played on radio. And he got a following, dude.
But see, that's the thing about the internet. That's the greatest thing about the internet.
It's not as Floyd Mayweather.
You don't have to have any skill or any talent, and you'll have a lot of followers.
Right.
If you put all these rappers that are now hip, whatever they want to call themselves, back in the 80s and 90s when we were coming up, they would have never got any airplay. They would have never made any money.
But I gotta disagree with you on that.
They would have never.
We had whack rappers in the 80s.
No, I didn't say we didn't have.
We had some whack ass shit in the 80s, dog.
But
listen, yo.
But
I'm gonna give you one right off the bat. I know where you're going. I'm gonna give you one right off the bat that I knew was whack, but it was still fucking laughable and it was enjoyable. Joeski Love.
Joeski.
All right, we talking about the Pee Wee Herman joint, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Check it out, party people.
That shit was
I heard it.
It
The shit was horrible, but you still enjoyed it because it was kind of just funny as shit. You know what I mean? But he was whack as shit.
Young MC was terrible.
But see,
super terrible.
But see, nobody came to you and say this is the best rapper of all time.
But ain't nobody had that type.
It.
Yeah, nobody came to you and say, man, that motherfucker right there can rap. Nobody did that. Everybody knew it was just a skating ring song, just a little
because
jig
you know
song.
why? Because you know why? Because people be putting Lil Wayne in them categories.
No, this was the 80s.
And so them Lil Wayne listeners are like, oh, I'm gonna be like
80s.
Lil Wayne then.
We're talking about 80s, though.
We're gonna go back to the 80s.
What's y'all best era?
wasn't-
80s, 90s, or 2000s?
90s.
I'm going with. Oh man, I gotta go with early 80s. Not early 80s,
The
but
whole decade now.
I love it.
oh, we gotta
90s.
pick the whole. We got. Oh man,
I'm with you on them 90s.
damn boy.
I gotta
I'm
go
a
90s.
90s dude.
Yeah.
But then you gotta think about what came out in
right.
the late
In
80s.
the late 80s.
Shit, but 90s.
We had the
I know, but they were
symphony.
going
We
into
had
the
your
90s,
symphonies
Yeah.
came out in the late 80s.
That's
crazy.
We had Eric B and Rakim, Paid in Full.
I still
LL,
have the
Run
album
DMC.
I listened
Yeah,
to.
Raising Hell.
But the 90s brought Jay, Nas, Wu,
Yes.
Big,
Wu-Tang, I'm sorry.
BDP,
Outkast.
all the BDP albums that came out.
Tribe.
And
Tribe,
then
yeah.
Do we
Public
consider
Enemy.
Public in the 80s.
That's right. But
Yeah,
I'm just
they
saying,
were.
you
They
gotta
were
think
going
about it.
into the 90s, but they were,
That last album was a 90s album.
yeah.
But when 90s dropped though, man, when
I'm talking
Jay
about
and
Wu-Tang
Nas and all them
was-
came, oh my God, Wu.
Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang
was
is-
talented with
See,
RZA.
Man,
Who the best member out of Wu?
I'm saying, like, I like RZA because he wrote all
He your
the...
best member out of all 9 members.
No, I mean, I know it sounds commercial, but Method Man is my shit. Like, even his new album, I don't know if you knew he dropped one, but it's
no, I don't, 'cause
tight.
I don't
It
get
sounds
into that.
woo as hell. I mean,
I
his
get into
beats,
mess
did you
when
hear
you
it?
with Redman.
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh my God.
I
But I
fuck
heard
with
that.
You
Method
have
Man.
to, I know you think, oh, he's older now, but no, he still got it.
Who your
He's
best Wu
still...
member?
He's never gonna lose it though.
I like
Exactly,
Ghost.
but he's looking like, really?
I like
I
Ghost.
gotta go with
Who?
Ghost. I'm
I like
a Ghost.
Ghostface.
I'm Tony all
Ghostface
day.
is good.
I like Ghost.
I'm
But,
Tony all day.
You know, it's just Method Man.
Oh,
Just
no.
something to me.
I'm
Now-
Raekwon.
Yeah.
Now, when I was in high school,
Raekwon
it was
Raekwon
Memphis.
is my second
It
favorite.
was Memphis.
First
But-
Ghost, Capadonna, and
Capadonna's.
then we gonna go Ray. We're gonna go Ray, and then I'm gonna go with Inspector Deck, and then
Damn,
You
that
God.
type. You God?
Yeah, but it's just
You
that
put Jizz in there?
I love them all.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about
Yeah,
it.
Jizz. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm-
Jizz is nasty.
My bad.
What I'm saying
I'm
is-
sorry.
So nasty.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Jizz is nasty.
I'm sorry. We'll go
But
back.
we're
I'm sorry.
gonna, I'm gonna turn it a little bit and go that T.I. versus Wayne versus. Can Wayne stay in the same ring with T.I. on the verses?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
because I don't
like
think T.I. is that great.
T.I. got some.
T.I. got some songs though.
I don't think
Yes.
T.I. is that great.
Oh, T.I. got some songs.
T.I. can destroy you with his
I don't really
vocabulary.
think-
His
I just
vocab-
don't think that T.I. is
Yes,
that
my
great.
baby. T.I. can destroy you just with his
Do Wayne got 20
vocabulary.
songs or do Wayne got 20 features? Because all Wayne do is feature. He a feature artist.
Well,
T.I.
he
got
does-
songs now.
I mean, you know, you got to think of the old
T.I. got
Wayne.
songs now, man.
Wayne does
I'm
have
not
some.
even- I'm not
Wayne
even.
does
well,
have
I don't
some
even.
old-
That's not a versus for me.
It's
That ain't
not.
a versus.
It's
No,
like
that's not a
What about Tribe Called Quest versus Outkast?
Not a
Oh,
versus.
shit, that's
not
hard.
a versus. That's a horrible
Really
matchup.
think about
that's
that one.
hard as heck.
That's
to
a
me.
horrible matchup.
You think that's a horrible matchup?
Yes, because
That's
I
a-
would not
Album for
have
album,
decided.
album for album. We ain't going all the features on that they did.
I
I'm
would have
talking
to
about album for album.
Outkast, even though I
Horrible
love
matchup.
Tribe Called Quest.
I think that's a horrible matchup.
You
Outkast
think that's
is
a horrible match?
very. Andre kills it.
Can Outkast battle with Tribe Called Quest?
I mean, it's a hard
I think
decision.
so.
You think so?
I think. See, and here's the kicker right here. Why I say that's a bad versus because the simple fact of it is Tribe pretty much created a fucking movement.
Yes.
You know, they were in that was a whole totally different. Okay, they put out more albums. They had these albums out, right? Those 3 albums, right?
Mm-hmm.
You really can't put them up against
Exactly.
Outkast because it's a totally different era.
Genre, yeah.
The era and the genre is totally different. It's a it's a sub thing.
So you think it'd be a different set of fans?
Right.
Yeah,
There's a
definitely.
It's not even it doesn't even feel right that okay, we're gonna have a versus for Outkast.
I know. It'd be so confusing because
if
people are like.
Fife and
a lot of
Q-Tip
younger
and
versions
Dre.
were.
and fucking Big Boy.
Let's even say people my age. Like I'm one of the few.
Yeah, it doesn't even.
I'm one of the few white people that listen to real music all my life, and it's kind of like you're thinking about people that are our age, and they're just like definitely Outkast. You know what I'm saying? Like Outkast, I don't just say.
Hold on, but is Outkast the number one rap group of all time though?
No, I can't answer that.
Or is it Tribe? Or is it Run DMC?
Are we talking duos?
Duos.
Okay. Well, we're talking duo, right?
We'll say Tribe is a duo. We'd say,
right, Tribe is a duo.
Yeah, I mean, they two MCs.
We're talking a vocalist. We're talking
Run DMC, two MCs. Outkast, two.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Outkast.
Yeah.
Well, and we got
like Outkast. I love, but see, I love Dre. I don't love Big Boy. Big Boy kind of whack to me. Kind of whack, y'all.
No, I mean,
Big Boy kind of whack, y'all.
I mean, they are both good to me, but Andre, of course, surpasses.
Let's really think about that.
Big Boy is good though.
Big Boy is a straight. He's a stepper, bro. You gotta really just
like he's a different. They're like yin and yang.
Right.
They mesh well.
They need each other.
He can. That dude can flip flop.
Oh my God.
They definitely need each other because Big Boy solo stuff is horrendous.
Okay.
But
that's
what
I'm
not
saying,
true,
we're talking about
like as far as we're gonna go back.
Big Boy solo stuff is horrible.
Okay, but we're talking about Outkast.
Okay, we go Outkast.
They need each other, like you said.
There's
they need
Outkast
each
album
other.
where Dre just literally just showed the whole world. Hey, I can do exactly.
You think that's the best Outkast album?
I love AT-Aliens, but Aquemini, yeah.
I think Aquemini, Stankonia.
I think Stankonia hard as shit.
You know what? I had a baby every time they had an album, so I have memories.
They both produced that album.
But I'm saying, but that's Dre though. When you think of the verses on that, Dre.
But you know what?
I think so because
let me just say this: the best to me was that UGK and Outkast.
Who verses? And who verses?
Yes.
And who verses on that UGK song? Come on, I'm
Big
ready.
Boy.
No, Dre.
And Dre.
Dre started that song so serious.
Yes.
Right.
I can't lie.
Bro, that's Dre.
But that's the hardest
the beginning
collaboration.
Of it, during the song. Fucking
besides,
come on, man. You gotta stop.
My favorite is Southern Playalistic Cadillac.
I know that album was so.
First one.
I love that album
first
too.
One. I'm
but
gonna go.
Nobody blew it up like it was supposed to be.
Where were you at?
I was in Germany.
Oh, well, you know, I'm about to say.
But I kept in touch with the States.
That shit was horrible.
That shit was
terrible.
What, the first music?
It ain't terrible, but that's a Dre album.
No, she said the Southern Playalistic Cadillac
it wasn't
music when it came out. She said it wasn't blowing up.
But I was in Germany.
That's why I asked where you were at. The shit was lit over here. Everybody.
Yeah, I was in Germany.
Okay, I tell you what.
Y'all like that album better than Aquemini?
No, I didn't say that.
No, it's just. It's a good album. Like you have to go back and listen to it.
I'm fucking with.
Southern Playalistic Cadillac Funk Music has so many good
I can't say they got a bad album.
It is a very good album. I'm telling you.
Southern Playalistic ain't that great though. It's because of Big Boy, man. I've never been a Big Boy fan. Dude, Dre on Crumbling Earth. That's Dre. Southern Playalistic, even Players Ball, Dre.
Okay, but they need each other.
Every song you think of Outkast, you be like, damn, Dre got a tight verse. Damn,
Dre is
that's not true. That's
Dre
not true.
is very
Dre
talented.
never came whack.
No, he hasn't.
Are you serious, bro?
When he came whack.
I didn't say he came whack. I can't say he came whack, but I'm just telling you, bro. I hadn't listened to it in a long time.
Well,
I can't say Big Boy is trash, dog. You just can't say Big Boy is trash.
The only one I really couldn't get into was Out a While, but other than that, all their albums are awesome.
No, there's both of them.
Like Speaking Blocks, you got the best of both worlds.
Dre.
She's talking about the Outer Wild soundtrack album.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's Dre. That song, The In the Wood. Oh my God, man, it's Dre.
Bro, that was on the Woods soundtrack. She's talking about that movie that they put out, the joint that they put out.
So Outkast versus Tribe Called Quest, bad matchup.
That's a bad matchup.
It's a bad, because
super bad matchup.
I disagree. It's a bad matchup because Midnight Marauders is gonna come hard at Outkast. That Midnight Marauders album is going to come hard at Outkast.
They not saying that they ain't gonna
beat
the
intro.
I just feel like it's
a bad matchup.
When the horns come in,
I just feel like it's
you gotta pick somebody. You gotta pick somebody in that era. In that movement type.
Who's gonna battle Tribe Called Quest?
In that movement type, you gotta
besides De La Soul.
There you go.
They could try.
There you go.
De La got some stuff.
There you go.
De La got some stuff.
Yeah, they do.
That's it.
De La got some stuff.
We ain't gotta go nowhere.
I mean, because you
don't have to leave that camp.
A 90s era to a 2000, almost like they're hitting like Okay, Outkast started in
96?
94.
No, no,
94.
no,
It was 94.
It was 92, wasn't it?
Because Southern Playlistic came out in 94. 93-ish, 94. And then you have Tribe Called Quest. It was from like the late 80s into the 90s.
I think it was 92.
Yeah, so you have to pick somebody that was in the same
94.
era as them.
I think
you can't pick people that were like, okay, now I got more advanced.
Tribe has to be in that vein.
You have to be in the same era. You can't just.
It doesn't ring.
It's kind of like saying
nobody in that era
Outkast
with them. Just put
versus Migos. It's like that's not even. That doesn't
trash.
make sense.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense. You got to put them in the same genre, like their same era.
Why y'all think rap start turning like bubblegum in the late 2000s?
2007.
Why start turning bubblegum like
2007, 2006?
Nelly and Ja Rule start rapping all that dumb shit.
I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, why? Like why you think it turned that way though?
Because they're
we were super hard coming from the 80s. Now we were hard.
I know,
boom,
but
boom,
they
boom,
have
hardcore.
It's a change that they call a change of the guard.
They were trying to change.
It's what they call change of the guard. It's what they call change of the guard, right? You got people that are that were alive at the time, A&Rs. Yeah, yeah. You
change
got
of the
people
guard.
it's the change of what they call change of the guard.
Yeah.
It's the ageism thing. You know, people that came up in that era, what we're talking about in the 90s. Those people were dying off. Yeah. Those people were leaving. They were leaving it,
music.
and then you had these other people coming. Then you had the newer generation coming in behind them that were really insisting on.
So we're into some good stuff right here.
They were really insisting on changing the climate for whatever reason
Who was holding that flag for that change of the guard though?
I'm gonna go with what really. Yeah, I'm gonna really.
You said T.I.?
No, he said in the 2000s. Who really changed it? We can't. I'm gonna say JD, Jermaine Dupri.
JD.
Mm-hmm. I think it started in that time. If you think about what I'm saying, right? The bridging of R&B, when in the 90s when we were listening to it, the bridging of R&B and hip hop back then, it still was rugged. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It still was rugged. But then when it started getting popular, then you had all these different artists coming out. We got the Mickey Mouse Club people. You remember when all that started? You know, Christina Aguilera, your Britney Spears, then you had your boy bands and all of that stuff come along, and they're doing collaborations with people like.
But why rappers like Fabulous start turning that way? And Fabulous was dope on the Clue albums, man.
The money.
Come on, man.
That's it.
At the root of it is money.
It's the corruption.
That John hurt me to see Fabulous turning that way, man. Because Fabulous was so tight.
But Fab he's a morpher, man. He can do that. You see what I'm saying? Tight. He can switch. He can switch out. He can switch gears, though, man. Fab can switch gears.
To me, the more we change with social media, where everybody, everybody's so accessible now. Mm-hmm. Then, like you said, we got one person can be a whack rapper, have a whole bunch of followers. Mm-hmm. Money. And social media.
I hate that money got to dictate that. I hate that money dictate that, man.
We'll never get another Lauryn Hill.
Money dictates it.
We'll never get another Lauryn Hill. We'll never get another, let me see who we thought. We'll never get another Rakim. We'll never get another KRS.
Was Rakim better than KRS?
In my opinion, no. But, it's close, but in my opinion, no.
I say no. KRS a teacher.
No.
In my opinion.
Now you talking to somebody, me and you.
Oh, that's what I got y'all on the show.
Talking about it. We talking about Alberta. I was on that shit back then.
KRS, I know.
I was on that back then. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna say that KRS is nobody out there now can touch KRS.
Nobody.
When it comes to a freestyle battle, nobody's getting on the mic and burning that cat. Nobody's doing that.
And he really freestyle.
He's really doing
ain't no pre-written stuff and he just inserting names.
He ain't reading it off his fucking cell phone.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been waiting. My favorite song of him, Love's Gonna Get You.
Yeah.
Whatever
happened to groups like The Roots, Black Star? What happened to groups? Well,
that's
groups
it
nowadays,
that's what
man.
I'm saying.
Well, groups.
They don't need that.
They don't need groups.
It's baggage.
We don't need groups no more.
Nah.
It's not profitable.
They
not
split
profitable.
up and they doing Tonight shows and
right.
being a band there. They getting their money a different
I
way.
hate that about that though,
but
man.
it's not profitable anymore to have. We talking about economics here. They want the max dollar.
Yeah.
We ain't splitting between 5 niggas in the group. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not doing the whole Wu-Tang thing, right? That's because that breaks down the money. You see what I'm saying? That's a percentage of the money that's going out the door. Traveling expenses, you know what I mean? Booking hotels, all that shit counts.
But that's a group that's still together on Corey's shirt, the Locks.
And the Locks is just what can you do with the Locks?
They still together.
But you can't do shit with the Locks. The Locks is anywhere they go, you are going to have a crowd.
That's crazy.
So we're talking about longevity when we're talking about music. Period. Everybody has a sense of thinking that just because I'm gonna come out sounding like the last person that came out, that's gonna create a longevity.
Yeah.
You know what it does is nobody can really tell who the fuck that person is.
Yeah.
From the other person.
Yeah.
We don't even. You can hear people like, well, that's such and such and such. No, you know that because you didn't see the video. I want to be able to listen to something and have a distinguishing characteristic in their music that tells me, hey, this is this cat. Like a J. Cole. Like a Kendrick Lamar. That's why I like him because when he did that damn that whole diss track where he just went on there and just went at everybody.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that wasn't a pinnacle time. You can't tell me that he didn't go mad. You can't tell me that you ain't hear that Pusha T and fucking Kendrick Lamar track. That shit is wild. When you hear, if you go back and listen, you heard that one.
I just
that boy.
I don't say Kendrick whack. I don't think whack. I'm just saying he's declining.
For what we got now, he's the pinnacle.
You said J. Cole was declining.
He is declining. He is declining. His subject matter has changed, and it's more of like he's jumping on the wave. Because you know why he's jumping on the wave? Because it sells.
I hate that though, bro. I hate that they jump on that just because it's selling.
You take on a lot of shit.
They got a crowd already.
When they take on a lot of shit.
But are they making that money with that crowd? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So then they
yes. Because it's so big. It's a. He's in how old J. Cole is right now. He's getting older.
Yeah.
He's thinking about the future.
It's just like what you just said about the Locks.
Right.
What you mean by the crowd? They got a crowd. Mm-hmm. Locks go anywhere.
Right. And they gonna bomb that shit. That's just like they gonna tear that motherfucker down when they go in. Everybody's gonna be all over it.
You know, because
no, that's not necessarily true
really?
either. No. That's not. No.
No matter which one it is.
There are kids out there that will tell you right now. They're like, you know what? Nah, the shit is getting old. You can tell if you look at the climate of it, it's getting old.
What's your guilty pleasure today?
My guilty pleasure as far as hip hop.
As far as rap, hip hop that you just like. Okay, I'll listen to that. Okay. Just for a little bit. You'd be like, okay, I'll listen to it. I'll bump it.
What's my guilty pleasure?
If you hear it in the club or you hear it in your car and you just like, dang, that kind of jamming. That might be kind of jamming right there.
That's new?
Nipsey
Hussle?
I love Nipsey Hussle.
I don't like it. I'm not a big.
I'm just. you said my guilty pleasure.
I'm a victory lap album Nipsey Hussle.
He was way better before. But go ahead. That's just mine.
My guilty pleasure as in music, period.
No, rap. Just rap. Just rap. Just straight rap. Straight rappers right there. Like you got.
Like right now.
I'll say this. And you probably gonna think it's funny, but when Drake is singing, that shit's funny as hell.
Okay, Drake.
It is funny.
and I like it.
It is pretty hilarious.
It be kind of jamming a little bit.
That shit be funny. It'd be funny to me, and I'd be liking that shit. I don't like his raps.
Oh yeah.
When he's singing, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
Because that's where the lane
shit.
you think he should be in.
Yeah, I think the nigga should just sing. And
yeah,
this last album that he dropped, he just dropped, he should be in that lane.
I'm a Nipsey Hussle, NBA young boy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that Hotline
the baby
shit. Me and my baby, my little girl, man. When that shit came out, I already knew what the sample was. When I first heard, as soon as I heard that sample, I already knew what it was.
I know it though.
Yeah, I knew the sample. So when he started singing it and that shit came on, I was like, okay, this shit right here kind of funny. It's kind of cool. I like the little vibe we got going on, and the bounce to it is what attracted me to it. But after that,
yeah,
I tried it twice and I couldn't get into it.
She mentioned Nipsey, but the thing about Nipsey, why was
that's
everybody so
something I
on Nipsey when he died?
that's what I just
I
about to say.
was on him before he died because you know how.
I hate
that
that
shit.
I hate that shit.
Fred, you can contest. I've always listened to different people than others.
I feel what you're saying.
So
Bro.
it was like Mimi already knew who Nipsey Hussle was when he died. My daughter already knew a lot of his songs because I was already listening to him like since 2014.
But he wasn't tight though. Nipsey wasn't that tight.
You have to listen to his albums. You can't just say,
the new
I heard this one, I heard that one, it sucks. You have to literally get into it. I can show you some songs, it will shut you down. You'd be like,
I hated everybody putting Nipsey
tight.
on this big old pedestal. Of
I know, he didn't get as far as blah,
blah. I'm like, he rapped about killing all the time.
But he owned all his rights to his songs. That's why he wasn't as popular.
Out, we're not talking about.
But he was still killing in his songs.
But we're not talking about.
No,
the music.
he wasn't.
Killing, he rapped Crip
he said
so
that's
hard.
what he used to do, or if you listen to his lyrics, he's talking about building businesses, helping his black people get out the hood, helping.
Not every song.
A lot of them. I'm sorry, but more than killing. But go ahead. I like Nipsey.
This dude got some songs.
What do you like? Because we're gonna go back and forth for an hour. Go ahead.
I really don't have a guilty pleasure. I don't
listen to nothing.
You go hit my
CD
player, and I'm listening to.
What about Lil Baby?
No.
Moneybag Yo.
No.
Nope.
If it's on the radio, it's a no.
Exactly.
What about City Girls?
Oh! Wow. I'm done.
Turkey later.
I'm done. I don't even know one song of theirs.
You go in my car right now.
That's something I wanted to ask her.
I don't know one song.
That's something I wanted to ask her.
That's what I'm listening
about
in the car.
When you brought up
Sean
the
P.
We still gonna stay. We're gonna stay on this subject.
Ooh, Sean P. He just mentioned Sean Boot Camp Click. Sean P.
Sean P. is.
Oh, I know, right?
You already know that Sean P. is mad.
I mean,
but
I don't have.
But that's something I really wish that you had asked her about when you were talking about female being in rap.
Mm-hmm.
Not the fact that did we need them? Did
we
need them in
to
rap?
Female rappers.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the them being objectified, like as far as body wise?
Yeah, it's all sexual.
Yeah,
like their music's not being heard because they're all about what their image is. I mean,
right?
Okay. Another guilty pleasure. I am a Megan Thee Stallion fan, and I know all her stuff is throwing her ass everywhere.
She kind of straight though.
But let me tell you, if you hear her old school stuff, like Realist, that shit's hard.
Okay.
Like she is she stays to her roots. She lyrically says how her life is, and she's not fearless to do so. I'm sorry, I love Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
And I will say that over Cardi B, and I like Cardi B too because she is very.
Cardi B don't write her raps though. Cardi B don't write raps.
Let me say something.
I know that, but I'm saying like she literally.
It's gonna be unpopular what I'm about to say. Now, that's what I was saying about the body image and them being objectified.
That's how it sells.
So what is bingo? That's how it sells. But that's it.
That's it. And then if you're more like inquisitive of knowing stuff, then you're gonna listen to the lyrics and look past that because. Okay, I don't.
I mean, there's no looking past it. It is what it is.
I'm not into women, so of course I'm gonna listen to her lyrics. Then look at her shaking, and like she's okay to me. So I will give a woman a props. Like, yeah, you look good as hell.
Yeah.
But I am not interested in women. But I will give you a props. Like, you're a very beautiful woman.
So you do see Meg shaking all that rump.
Yeah, like she looks good. Like I wish I didn't have. I wish I had a flawless ass, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I listen to her. I don't listen to the image of her. I literally.
You can't separate the two.
My favorite albums are before they were on air.
It's like every female rapper start out trying to be covered up. But then they start slowly uncovering.
Like I like the old Nicki. Like
Rhapsody's starting to uncover. Rhapsody's starting to take off her shirt a little bit now.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But
think about it. Really think about that the last album Rhapsody put out about the women and all that stuff.
So you don't think content is the content of their their work.
Okay, Rap City is not going to show her sexual side. So she's not going to be shown as.
But how? But how can you help? But what I'm saying is, you have a lot of women that have an issue when they're being objectified, right? Like somebody, the only thing is a guy comes up to you and he wants to talk to you. The only thing he keeps talking about is your ass or your tits.
And that's like, okay,
you feel what I'm saying?
You're not interested in me.
Right.
Yeah. So, but you feel what I'm saying though. So how is that? Does that make you feel empowered?
It doesn't at all.
It does. That's what I'm saying. So
you're not even looking at me myself.
You're not even trying to get to know the person.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't have any interest in trying to even go there as far as like being deep to see if she is kind of deep. I don't think anything about her is deep. So you can't separate the two because you're giving off that image and you're talking about that image. It's not you can't separate.
You know, males and females think differently. Like, of course, are you talking about Megan?
I mean, all of them, really. Pretty much all of them, because that's all they talk about.
A male is like, okay, all she's doing is shaking her butt, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. But me as a female, and I'm not bi, nor am I gay, I look at her and I'm like, she's a pretty girl, but I'm listening to her lyrics. Like, Megan's albums before she literally blew up were better. Yeah. And now she's trying to appease everybody else. Okay. But she's still on the same side. Like, she's, like, on the, like, bend of, I'm trying to be myself, too. Like, she's like, I gotta appease Rock Nation, but I gotta be what I want to be, too. And it's like, you know, she's trying to be as real as she can. But when you hear her old albums before she was signed, them shits hit hard.
Okay. Hey, you being a white female, being the only white in the house right now. Anyway.
the only white.
Hey, why hadn't white rappers really just blew? We done had a lot of white rappers.
Eminem is like the best rapper.
What?
Think about it.
Just
name me 5 white rappers that actually done blew.
I can't. Just Eminem. I'm sorry.
Eminem didn't blow. He hadn't blown through the roof. What? I'm not saying.
I'm saying M. That's the only one. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. Where the fuck we been?
Beastie Boys. Eminem, Beastie
I like
Boys.
the Beastie Boys.
The Beastie Boys are the Beastie Boys.
Third base wasn't that big though.
They weren't that big.
But Eminem, I'm sorry, I can't.
Those two
I don't have a category.
Why do we treat white rappers like that though, man? Why do we do that? Why do we do that to Lil Pump and all these like little white rappers? Why do we just immediately see them and be like, nope?
Because it's a racial thing. It's like, why are you stepping into our lane when you know you should be doing some alternative or some anymore. Rock?
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You know, this is a culture thing.
Hip hop started from blacks and Puerto Ricans.
Exactly. So it's a culture thing.
Exactly.
And it's like, what do you think you are stepping in our lane?
Chicano, black, Puerto Rican.
So you think so being that it started like that, we automatically hear a white rapper, see a white rapper, and be like, nope, I just don't even want to get that.
Like whatever's cool, I'll follow.
I never do that.
Jack Harlow.
It's kind of like whatever you like, I follow. So it's kind of like however many likes there are, I'll follow them.
That's what I really want to get into.
Hey, but hold on. But do you think that? But do you think the reason why we don't like white rappers is because they can only go so far with their words?
They don't give them a chance in the beginning. And if you're like, okay, the only reason why they gave even Eminem a chance because he's under Dr. Dre.
That's not true.
And no, I'm just saying, like, he had good people to establish him. It's not like he had a Pharrell or somebody.
See, Detroit was fucking with him heavy.
Yeah, I mean,
Eminem way different than what he is now, though.
Before he signed to Dr.
Dre,
Detroit was fucking with him real heavy.
I think it depends also where you grew up.
Yeah.
I mean, if there are white people in the ghetto,
yeah,
they're not
true.
a lot. Yeah. But I mean, if
they are there,
we know songs.
So I mean, it just depends on your background, I think.
Yeah, because I remember when I was like 17, I was listening to Wu-Tang, the double album. And they were like, I mean, I listened to it religiously, like, every day.
But did we give Paul Wall a chance? Did we give...
The people in Texas fuck with Paul Wall heavy. Everybody, people in the West Coast, they fuck with Paul Wall heavy. See, that's the thing. We try to isolate. We're not, no, I won't say we're trying to isolate ourselves, but we don't know the mind state of people everywhere else. You see what I'm saying? You know,
regional, yeah.
Yeah, regional wise. We don't know that mind state. So we can't say. But I know for a fact, Texas people. I got friends in Texas, California.
Yeah.
they fuck with Power Wall. They fuck with all of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't think we give white rappers a chance like that though.
I
think because they can't say nigga, they can't. I think the only way they can't really say words, and we like, well, they can't really go where we can go as black people per se,
right,
with their words. So we get them right to a point, and we're like, okay, boom, that's it. We're gonna keep them right there.
So you think for them to even be involved in hip hop, do you think that somebody that's of the Caucasian race that wants to be involved with hip hop would even say that word? Would even think about even having that damn inkling of saying the fucking word in the first place? They like the culture. They want to be in it. They just want to be in the culture.
You don't think Jack Harlow want to say it?
Probably have.
Probably have. He probably said it to one of his. He probably said it to one of his white friends.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen it happen before.
Yeah.
I've seen the white guy call another white guy a nigga.
Yeah, true. Damn. I mean, damn.
I just honestly, I just like Eminem is not trying to be black, and that's what I like about him.
I'll go with that.
I don't like people that are so like obsessed with trying to fit in, and it makes it already look fake.
Right. So that's where I was going when she said about the numbers. I can't really name
a lot of white rappers because I think they're phony.
Yellow Wolf is pretty slick.
Yellow Wolf, the guy from,
he's
from
not.
Down with 3-6, Lil White.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's your opinion.
I mean, he has some.
Yellow Wolf, all right now.
Yellow Wolf
he has some, but
what about Bubba Sparks?
He was
really
good.
Bubba Sparks.
I mean, he tried. He was just really country. And
I didn't care for that. I didn't really care for that. I didn't really care for it.
He had a little radio hit, like one hit wonder.
Man, we could talk rap forever, man. Like for real, like anything that we ain't discussed, cause I'm gonna bring y'all back, cause I got a lot to say.
Okay,
I mean, cause there's a lot of whack shit. I hate that we today be like, oh, all these rappers are so whack today. Kind of like what Corey was saying. He don't listen to none of this stuff today.
Me neither.
But the 90s and 80s, we had some whack shit that was like
so
whack
so
to me.
Classics.
And I'm like, yo, why are we listening to that?
There was more classics.
But the reason why is because when it was whack shit that was out there, we
didn't pay attention. We just.
I'd be like, Cool J, you listen to that shit?
No.
But you know what? We didn't. Listening to these nice ones.
They all listen to it. It got a nice beat.
But that's what I wanted to say about
what
she was saying about the lights.
It's just all about the beat. No lyrics.
About what she said about the lights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See, you gotta think about this, man. Social media is a social experiment.
Yeah, it's a totally different era.
It's a social experiment. What I'm meaning is this. They've got people trained, especially the younger generation. They've got their minds trained to where if you don't like something, you're not in the know, or you're not hip, as the old people would say, or you ain't in on it, right? So they want to be in on the vibe. It's the vibe. They don't want to feel like they're left out. We didn't care if we were fucking left out. We liked what we liked because we fucking liked it. We didn't care if anybody else liked it at all.
And that was just our opinion. We didn't have to be on social media, so now they're like giving in, like
right.
Okay,
just I like feel them. Left out.
Yeah. I like them. I'll tap like
right.
But your true self is like I don't like. I really
they don't
wish
know how
I could
to express that.
But I want to be cool, so there you go.
Yeah, they don't know how to express that. They've been trained to do that.
Let me check out this album because I haven't heard it. But I want to be cool.
They're doing that because they know if they don't like it, then everybody gonna jump on them.
Yeah, they'll be ostracized for not liking it.
We didn't have to deal with that social media stuff. It's like, I liked what I liked.
We enjoy being individuals.
And if you don't respect it, that's fine because you're not in a car with me half the time, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Shit.
I feel like that's me. I mean, I enjoy being an individual. I like certain stuff that people don't like, and I could care less if they did or not.
But that's probably why we like the older rap.
Yeah.
Because when it came on the radio, we knew who it was. It was somebody different. Right. It wasn't the same.
But you have 10 rappers on the radio right now, and they all sound the same.
They do.
How are you able to just sit there and hear the same shit over and over again?
And then you're like, maybe I should make an album because it's that easy.
It is.
I just like blah, 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 blah.
Well, man.
With a tight beat, and I'll sell it.
I'm going to bring y'all back on.
And I'll just say I'm mixed.
Because
if I'm white, it's not going to sell.
Tell me Puerto Rican. Shit.
They got filters, so I'll make myself.
Y'all, this has been great. I mean, because this stuff in this area every now and then, we need to dwell into rap from another angle, like what we did today.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't just sit here and just talk about, Lil Baby, Moneybagg Yo. We just talk surface and like, okay, they got all these sales, and Tupac he was so influential and all on movies, but he raped a girl. But okay. But anyway,
yeah. But then we talking about R.
okay.
Kelly. Oh, okay.
Yeah, R. Kelly.
He was in love with his mother.
Wow.
Yikes.
He said he would sip the cup from where her lipstick was just because, and he said, I was just in love with her.
See, right there.
You want me to show it to you?
Don't show me that.
Let's think about this. Let's think about this, and we can probably pick this up on another time.
Definitely gonna pick it up.
Do you not see the pattern of the type of people that they're picking to throw in?
Yes, I definitely
to throw out
for
there
a long time.
You guys don't see that?
I've seen it for a long time.
It's like you got Lil Baby. Lil Baby, and then you have whoever else after him.
They're all similar.
They're all similar in the way they think too.
Exactly. It's like they have to. This is the.
They find the ones that are willing. They find the ones who are willing to, like you said,
be victims.
Be victims and follow it. They don't want anybody that has substance about themselves.
Like you're not going to make it unless you go by these guidelines.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And they want to make that money.
And they're scared and they want that money.
You notice we hadn't heard anything from the Baby.
Oh yeah, After he shot that dude coming over his fence, he ain't really said that.
But I give this to him. He rebelled. He's a rebellion.
Yeah, he is.
He's a rebellion in.
When he did an album with NBA YoungBoy.
No, we're talking about his rebellious. Like he doesn't care to show out. In
right. I'm saying like he rebelled from the formula.
Exactly.
And when he came in, he was just he was different from everybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
His persona was different.
But then he started becoming the same as the rest of the people. Like he wasn't being true anymore to himself. It's like, come on now.
Yeah, because when I first heard him, I thought, this is fresh. This is fresh. You know what I mean?
And then sometimes he spazzes out because.
No, don't use the word spaz.
His inner
Get us in
actual
trouble.
self is trying to come out.
Have a bunch of
damn podcast counsel.
Right.
Use the word spaz.
You can't say spaz.
Really?
Nope.
Not a fucking shit and damn?
Yep.
Can't
say the word spaz.
That's how I got in trouble in school by saying pissed. I was like, I didn't know it was a bad word, and I had to.
You can't say spaz, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Well.
But on that note, man, we're gonna get out of here before Jennifer get my podcast counsel.
Well, it's at the end, so just snip this out.
Nah, I ain't snipping nothing out. It's all there, baby.
Right on.
My bad.
Hey man, Corey, appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Real hip hop. Hey, you still like Diggable Planets?
You know it.
Diggable Planets, fanatic right
Camp
here.
Low, that's me.
Camp Low.
So you already know. I'm mad.
Yes, Camp Low.
Camp Low is
Melvin still listening to let me see, Fuji's second album.
Who?
Fuji's second album.
Yeah. Not listening to that.
I want to hear what he says about me.
I'm not a Fuji. I'm not a Fuji.
Yeah,
friend.
Fuji.
I'm not
Okay.
a Fuji friend.
So you listening to?
I'm still listening to Camp Low.
Camp Low. First album though.
No.
Not that second one.
Nah. Ooh,
the second one?
Boy, you crazy, man. All three of them albums right there after that. Yeah.
Coolie High? Coolie High tight.
Coolie High is the pinnacle. Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But then, like right now, I'm an MF Doom fan.
Okay, what you saying about?
I'm a big Doom fan.
That's for Corey. That's
Doom
Melvin.
fan.
Okay, so I want to hear what you think I'm on.
Jennifer right now is listening to.
He's gonna be wrong.
Listening to the Snow Informer.
Actually, okay. So you want to try me? It's Interrogation Report by Wu-Tang.
Nice.
So try me again. Go back in my car.
Talking about investigation reports?
Yes.
Talking about Jizza?
No, that's a deck.
Yeah.
That's deck.
It's all Wu-Tang, so yeah. You're trying to get me with Snow Informer, really? Fuck you.
Yeah, that's deck.
I do have the tape, but I don't get it out and listen to it.
She has the cassette.
It was that old. But yeah, you go in my car right now, turn on my car, and you're gonna be really like.
You got Wu playing, okay.
Man,
I like that.
I've always been a Wu. Oh my god.
I respect that big time.
Wu-Tang is my favorite.
It's just something about my boy though, Tony.
They all are talented. I'm just like.
When they drop that down.
Wu-Tang versus Outkast.
Wu-Tang, I'm sorry.
It has to be the whole. It has to be Dungeon Family. Yeah, the numbers, man.
I gotta do Wu-Tang.
Yeah, we gotta have.
Dungeon Family ain't got enough people to battle Wu-Tang now.
He said add it with Outkast.
Yeah.
He said it has to be the whole.
I know, but who besides Dre? Witch Doctor can do a little bit, just a little bit. After that,
Cujo.
Are you serious?
You never
really
bro.
Okay, so
bro, you never listened to Cujo. I mean, okay, people get
Cujo ain't the best out of Goody Mob.
I'm not saying that. I didn't say that. I'm not saying
that.
I'm telling you, but if you go back and you actually go look these lyrics up, and the way that he spit them, the way that he put them out there, the cadence that he used, and he chops them up, and then you just read that shit on paper, and it's totally fucking different. And you're like, oh, this he went there.
It hits hard.
It
hits different.
Listen, that actually sounds good. Outkast, Goody Mob versus Wu-Tang.
And then look who comes up on your thing.
Right. That'll work.
Oh, that's Outkast.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's actually still
I just want to take the picture of Dre really because Big Boy sitting there.
It's all Wu.
Big Boy sitting there telling me about puppies or something.
Okay.
You gonna get off
you know
what? I'm gonna be on your ass about Big Boy. When I come back, whenever I come back, I'm gonna be on your ass about Big Boy because
don't bring me out that solo stuff from Big Boy.
Yeah, no, I'm talking
about
him
and Sleepy Brown. I don't want to
No, just snips of what was in Outkast.
And Kaz, I'm gonna be on your ass
Man,
about that shit.
Man, why you on Big Boy like that? They both are good together. They mesh well.
Sell me a dog. Get out of here, Big Boy.
Whatever. He's not all about dogs. He had talent.
Okay,
okay. You said you're ending this, so because you're gonna keep going.
That lemon lime lip gloss on your lavender lapel shit.
I know, right?
Are you fucking serious, bro?
But
that's
you know what? He's gonna argue because that's how he feels.
No, I'm saying Big Boy ain't
Part
tight.
Part two.
Outkast, Goody Mob versus Wu-Tang.
Part two.
That's a go. That's a go for me. That's a verse.
Okay, part two.
Versus, do y'all hear that? Outkast, Goody Mob versus Wu-Tang.
That's a super go right there, man.
The whole Wu-Tang, and they gonna bring it on.
Wu-Tang's gonna mess him up. Good, you know.
You think they gonna mess it up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, Dre gonna come out there.
I mean, Dre is talented.
Now, if we gonna talk about, no, hold on,
we're gonna be over there.
If we gonna say that, now I'm gonna have to get at. I'm really gonna have to give it to the Dungeon Family because of the simple fact they had more radio hits, and the crowd is gonna be more into. No. Oh, we're talking talent too. They have more radio hits than Wu-Tang.
They may have.
So when we're talking about a mixed crowd of people,
I mean, for radio, yeah.
Do you know how long they worked for their music to get on?
But look though,
I mean, for radio, yeah,
we're talking about
Dungeon Family's gonna be more for radio.
Yes,
but now we, you know.
But they came at a time where it was easy. Okay, so you're telling me, remember in the 90s it was harder to get on a record label. But then in the 2000s on, it was so easy. So, of course, Outkast is going to have
verses, like
a
Corey
lot of
just
radio
said,
time.
heads are going to be watching it like us.
What makes you think that?
And when Wu-Tang come out,
what makes you think it was easy for Outkast?
That damn Triumph come on?
It was more easy for
Outkast.
Outkast.
They were never in it for one.
Oh, my God.
And, I just think that, like, the newer times, they were more accepting to more
cash
people.
Rules, everything around.
Like, you really had to work harder in the 90s just to be relevant.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's going to be
we're talking about commercial. We're talking about
Wu-Tang
commercial.
Is not. They don't like to be commercial.
That's what I was about to say. We're talking about commercial and underground.
They are authentic. They're like, we don't give a crap if we're on
Real
radio.
Talk,
we know who we are.
Real talk, Method Man is just going to explode that verses, and then they're going to be.
I know.
I don't think Outkast going to have enough to come back from what Method Man, because he's so damn.
About the Dungeon Family.
He's so damn active though, man.
His new CD is good.
The whole
because I'm thinking,
CeeLo gonna have an answer for that though.
Thank you.
I
That's
mean,
why I said it's so
very
diverse.
CeeLo gonna have an answer.
So damn diverse, bro. You got Crazy, then all of his shit. It's just his little shit.
Yeah.
That's airplay.
Y'all sleeping on Kid Cudi, what's his name? Slim Calhoun.
Are you serious?
Are you
serious?
Hey, yo.
I just put on my Facebook that
yo, Slim Calhoun been slept on.
He slept on, ain't he?
Hey, that's man. Funny. Yo,
that's how we gonna end it right there. We gonna end on Slim Calhoun.
I was gonna say,
Cool Breeze. Watch for the hook, baby. Watch for the hook. Cool Breeze.
Watch for the hook. I just put on my Facebook that was the best Southern anthem, and you're gonna tell me I'm slipping?
Hey man, you in there listening to
The Liberator is the best.
You listening to Tone Loc Wild Thing right now.
What you think?
Are you serious? But on the real
Headache Podcast.
my mom bought me that the first song.
Tune in. Appreciate Corey, appreciate Melvin, appreciate Jennifer. She's still fussing at me right now. She in her car right now listening to.
I'm right here. You see me.
She listening to audio to Milk right now. Top billing.
Man.
What the hell is that?
What the fuck?
So Saturday podcast later.
Top billing.